In the context of India, if you see, the Dalits has been discriminated for over long centuries because of the caste. But when you see how it has been formed, it is based on work. So occupation is one of the important things for why the people are discriminated even today. So the concept of purity and pollution, that plays a critical role for dividing the people based on that occupation has been assigned to them, and this creates the caste system which discriminate the people. So when we see, it is not only in India, and today when we had this conference, we could able to see much more about this work and descent concept, like Roma community and other African descent community. So when they come together, we could able to see as work and descent as a common thing where everyone has been discriminated based on this. So the concept, it's not only for in Asia, but also when we see in other countries, we could able to see the work and descent discrimination based on this. So I feel it is very necessary for us to come together and highlight and hold the international bodies accountable. And we are all aware, in the existing political scenario, it is impossible for the countries to provide human rights or to support the people with the proper human rights and dignity. So I feel it is very important for us to be with at the international level with coming together, all kind of community together, and giving visibility to this issue to address the community based work on discriminated based on work and descent. So this is, I feel it is very important for today's context, especially even the 21st century, when so I feel it is important for us to take it further. Sharpening the concept of identity, mainly it is not just Dalit, but also we belongs to the enlarged community where we have been discriminated based on work and descent. So I feel that is one of the takeaway for me. So I am not the only community, but there are so many communities are there which has been discriminated based on their work and descent, and there has been this is what I feel, and it is necessary for us to come together, because it's more than 75 years of independence in India. We know how so many legislation and other things, but the systems, but if you see the Dalits, the situation is not much improved. So it is the same scenario for all. So it is necessary for us to come together and do a international level advocacy to bring out a convention which protect and promote the human rights of all without any discrimination on work and descent. So I feel it is the takeaway for me to work on this, and it is necessary to do advocacy lobby at the national level to bring this kind of convention. So I feel that there is a gap which need to be filled by these communities. See, mainly if you look at the national level, people know as Dalits in our country, India. So it is necessary to inform them, motivate them, also to educate them on the concept of discrimination based on work and descent community, because they have to feel that they are not the only one. In the rest of the countries also, the people are suffering based on this work and descent concept. So it is necessary for us to educate them and bring an awareness on the existing global situation. That is one important. At the same time, we have to work at the national level with the advocacy. So when we see even the Atra's case, when it happened, it is because she has went to fetch the things from the field. So when she went to the work, it happened. So it is very clearly says these people have been involved in this kind of so-called low-level category of laborers, and when they are involved, they have been faced crimes, atrocities over them, like that. So in this concept, we have to create an awareness, and we have to sensitize the people community. At the same time, we have to bring this kind of visibility at the national level, even with the National Commission for Scheduled Caste or with the National Commission for Women's Commission, whoever it may be. We have to bring this kind of concept, especially the media. Media plays a critical role, social media. So whenever we see, we shouldn't only focus it as a caste violence or discrimination, but we should also bring this concept that they have been forced to work these kind of things. That's why they have been faced the discrimination and violence. So these kind of narratives has to be rebuilt or visibilized at the national level. And when we see there are CEDA things are there, convention is there, India has not yet submitted the report for the last 2 terms, so it is more than 8 years of it. So these are the things, it's a space for us to bring out the what are the violence, especially on Dalit women and minor girls. So when we give this example, we also should bring the larger strategy of bringing the community on work and discriminated. So these are some of the things. And also we also feel there are commission for status of women and UN women. There are so many advocacy we do. So whenever there is a chance to take forward this violence against Dalit women and minor girls, we should also bring into the wider concept of the convention based on discrimination based on work conditions. So these will helpful for us.